Hello and welcome to your Blizzard update. It's 11:30 p.m. and here's the storm. I've got the lightning tech channel. You see lightning starting. We've had some reports of thunder snow already, so I think there's a good chance we could see some thunder snow with this. Take a look at that eye there that's developing. We'll put it on the regular one here. Take a look at that eye right there. So there's the eye of the storm right there. Really starting to really undergo bombogenesis. Clearly see that. Looking at our radar, there's another heavier band over Suffolk County. The Jersey Shore has been getting hit particularly hard. And I think that's where a good chance you're going to get those 2 feet. But Jersey Shore and out east, like I said before. Looking at this radar here. And then we got to go over the winds because I'm starting to hear the winds now too as well pick up. So, you can see some dark blue right there. That's about to move on shore. So, next couple of hours from now till 6 a.m., 7 a.m. is going to be the worst of this storm, the brunt of it. You can see that heavy snow all throughout the Jersey Shore into Long Island there. The power outage number is growing too. We're up to 1,155 outages. Mostly smaller ones. But these numbers are going to go up as the night goes on. We have an outage over here as well. Like I said, it's not too bad on Long Island. Not too many outages in Suffolk County and the Pine Barrens. There are, however, some over here in the East End as well. So those are the harder areas. So it's Jersey Central, JCP&L that's really getting hit hard. Over 22,000 customers without power in JCP&L territory. A lot of outages around Toms River, Brick, up all along the Jersey Shore. You can see these outages. Some of them are fairly large too, as well. This whole area is just getting pounded with the wind. If we go to the power outage map, you'll see here. It's not just JCP&L. Cape May has got 5,000. Atlantic City has got 4,000. Burlington, not as many. Ocean County, 11,000 in Ocean County alone. Monmouth County, 9,108.10. New York is seeing 3,384 outages. So that's what we have in New York. And we also see Delmarva. Also, Delaware is now 40,000 without power. Look at that. Sussex County, 32,000 customers without power. That's 25% of the population. So they're really dealing with some very strong winds, and they're causing a lot of power outages. So let's take a look at these winds. And the winds are at their worst in these areas. So let's take a look and see what wind gusts we've gotten here. Oh, boy. This is somewhere around, I don't know, that's north of Ocean City. Somewhere in Delaware, I guess I'm not sure where that is, Rehoboth Beach. 59-mile-an-hour wind gusts there. So they're really taking it on the chin with these winds. Incredible winds in that area. Incredible winds. That's closer to the center of low pressure. On the Jersey Shore, nothing too crazy. Again, the biggest wind gusts we've gotten at 42-mile-an-hour at Seagut. Let's take a look at this one. Barnegat Light usually has some strong wind gusts to 48 miles an hour. This buoy has got a 49-mile-an-hour wind gust here. 55-mile-an-hour at the top of Stony Brook. That's pretty impressive. That's the top of the hospital. But still, Farmingdale's gusted up to 44. They've had a max gust of 44. Islip's had a max gust of 43. JFK, that's 33. So I've got a gust of 33. And that wind direction, again, from the northeast. Definitely keeping the cold air in place. Temperatures are below freezing. Gust of 35 at West Hampton. So that's what we got with the winds. Let's go to the models one more time. This is going to be the last time I'm going to look at the models, but we just have some newer models to look at, so I just want to look at them. The GFS, and we're just going to go to the total snowfalls here. Total snowfall, GFS, again, has us a little less. It's like the GFS has kind of scaled those snowfall amounts down. I'm thinking that might be a little underdone. The NAM we already looked at. Let's go look at the HDRPS because that's the only one, the one I don't have that we have now. The 0-0 of the HDRPS, and you can see that 20-inch around Ocean County there, and probably close to it on the South Fork too, the East End there. That's what the HDRPS is showing. And the winds, again, we'll visualize the winds. one more time here. This is the This is the HRRR model. At this point, it should be pretty accurate as to what we've got going on. It's maybe a little bit overdone from what we're currently seeing. But still, the winds are going to get worse overnight, and then we're going to get the worst of those winds again right on the east end. That's where you're going to really take it on the chin there. Still gust up to 50 here, and then I think by 10 o'clock, we still see the very strong winds out over the east end, but they start to slow down a little bit over this area. However, that's the HRRR. Let me look at some of we have the GFS here. We have the GFS. Let's take a look at the GFS. This is the GFS. All right, so you can see the winds there, and the worst of the winds around 4 in the morning. Gust to 68, 7 o'clock. Yeah, 79. Gust to, yeah, so this is the GFS. Some really strong winds here as well. So very, very strong winds. So again, the worst is yet to come when it comes to the winds, and there probably will be heavier snowfall rates as well once we get into that. Let's go back to the HRRR, or just the automatic one, and we'll just take a look at precipitation. It usually will tell us how much snow we're getting per hour, or this is every 3-hour intervals. Let's do every 1-hour intervals. So snowfall rates not too crazy now, but you're going to see they're going to pick up as we get toward 3 or 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. That's when you get your over 1 inch amount of snowfall rates right here. 1 inch an hour. Snowfall rates between 1 and 2 inches an hour. I like this because it kind of shows you how much snow you're getting per hour here. So kind of gives you a snowfall rate here. And you see those snowfall rates do back off as we get toward the afternoon. Very little. But the worst of it's going to be overnight. This is going to be the worst of it right here, right around 4, according to the HRRR. This is what this particular run is showing here at this point. So it's probably what I'm going to say is what we're going to be seeing here at this point. And again, they'll close to 2 inches an hour, especially along the Jersey Shore. That area is certainly going to get nailed. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be pretty intense. Your storm, obviously. The center of the storm right here. And, of course, the waves, the ocean. We have those high seas as well. So look at that, 14-foot, 12-foot east end, Jersey Shore. Now, let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like out there at Seaside Heights, which I'm sure is taking it on the chin right now. Let's get that sound on there so you can hear it. That's definitely a blizzard. Port Jefferson's probably a lot calmer looking. Oh, yeah, a lot calmer looking. Yeah, the wind's not nearly as bad there. So definitely getting worse wind on the Jersey Shore for sure. We definitely see a good amount of snow on the ground. Looks like about 8 or 9 inches right there. We still probably got at least another 10 more to fall, if not maybe even more than that, especially out east. So that's going to be it for this update. Well, actually, let me look at the roads one more. We'll just look at the roads here briefly here. We'll look at the roads and the rails, the transportation. Obviously, you can see a lot of dotted lines here now. Roads being closed off. You can't even see out of that camera. Let's see if we can find one where we can sort of see. Here you go. That's what it looks like out there. You can see, yep. I wouldn't call that a whiteout. Yeah, I don't know what's saying it's closed when I see cars on the road, but I think they're doing that because all non-essential travel is banned until 9 in the morning tomorrow. Or should I say, well, yeah, it's still not Monday yet, but yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. A lot of just a big mess here. Can't really see anything on that camera. Let's see about this one. All right, this is Mineola. Yeah, visibility doesn't look too bad though. I can see down quite a decent way. So we're not really getting into a whiteout yet. That's going to happen, I think, in a few hours. We're going to start to get into whiteout conditions, I think. And I'll be watching it and maybe trying to get some footage of it. Try. I don't know. I'll try and see if I can. But it sucks it's hitting at night because it makes it harder. If it was during the day, it would be easier to film this. But anyway, as far as MTA goes, we'll just go to radar. Most of the trains are completing their runs. We'll see if there are any delays here. It looks like there are some trains that are running very late. That's only 8 minutes late. That's about 6 minutes late. All these other trains are equipment trains that they're going to be running, and service will be suspended very shortly on the trains, and so they can run the equipment train. There'll still be trains running on this thing, but they won't be picking up passengers. There'll be equipment trains and ice removal trains and snow removal trains to keep those tracks clear, and without having to stop at stations with no service. It'll hopefully be easier, and hopefully the railroad will be able to get things back up and running by sometime tomorrow. They haven't announced it yet. We'll look at this here. So Long Island Railroad shut down, and that we already kind of went through that already. And they haven't announced when service will be back up. Nice Bus still thinks they're going to restore service at 9 in the morning. I don't think so. I think that it's going to be a little bit later, maybe limited service, but the snow's really not going to stop until like 10 or 11 o'clock, and then there's going to still be a lot of blowing and drifting, and it's going to make it really hard. Because like I said, even though the ban is still 9 in the morning, I would say avoid any travel until after 12 or 1 o'clock. All right, we got to wait a little more, all right, because I don't think it's going to be safe yet. Anyway, that's it. Let's hope we can get through this storm without any major disasters here as far as loss of life and things like that. This is a dangerous storm, and you don't want to be driving in it.